Fab.
Different.
Fab, why are you sitting on Jake's lap, dude? Remember the pool table theory?
It's the best lap ever.
The pool table theory?
Yep.
Coming to fruition right there. Yeah, you need to put a hole in it. I'm surprised you haven't put a hole in his mouth yet.
Stick your tongue through it.
That
Like
comes
in
later.
Goonies.
Comes later.
That comes later. I put a glove through his mouth. You know, a glove and a Pringles can.
It's a homemade Fifi.
One of those really small Pringle cans.
Yeah, one of the tiny, like the short ones, like the short round. Okay.
It's
like
custom. It's a
like
custom
a tuna can, short round.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, my daughter is like screaming.
Again.
Hey,
We already gave you one
Put your on-air sign, dude. On-air sign.
at least I'm here almost every episode, okay? So deal with it.
That's good.
Very true.
Good point.
Very
good
true.
point.
Here you go. He's doing that so he doesn't show that he doesn't have pants on. Yep. See, you can't see that he doesn't have pants on this time.
Yep.
Oh, Mikey in space.
Yeah. I'm like a submarine.
You're like a submarine.
Except you can see me.
You just don't have a game controller, do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's crazy.
I don't know why everybody's bitching about the game controller.
That's crazy. Dude, he like threw together a Tractor Supply fucking submarine and expected it to fucking go 12,000 feet is weird.
I don't understand how they're having fucking people in there, like paying customers, I guess, in an uncertified sub.
Billionaires in an uncertified sub that signed the waivers of like, hey, you know, I know that you got this from Tractor Supply or Ace Hardware, but I'm cool to go down there with you.
Yeah, but if you tried that in like an airplane, there's no fucking way the FAA would even allow anything close to that.
Oh, no. You would go up, but afterwards you'd be like fined and go to jail for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like this has happened multiple times, I guess, with other crews.
Oy.
They didn't get fucking blown up, but
yeah, that sucks. You know, people had to lose their lives because of one person trying to skimp on. Whoa.
It was an earthquake or something.
It sounded like a shit hook, like landing on somebody's roof.
I was moving my chair so I didn't have to hold the computer.
Yeah. I sent you I emailed you the picture, Mikey.
Oh, okay.
What picture?
Explain. Our background.
Oh.
See if I can figure this out.
He's Mikey in space, dude. He can do whatever he wants.
Whichever one you want.
Hey, Fab, do you have anything to say?
Huh? Fab? He's down here for me. Fab?
He's down here. He's down here for me too, Fab. Why are you so quiet today? Oh my God, did you say steak? Hell yeah. Yeah, Mayor was going to be on, but apparently something with work. Came up late. That would have been we still need to get the two on because, you know, we all need to make fun of Mayor and his butterscotch. Hey, fuck you guys. Don't talk about my butterscotch.
Yep. Booter.
Later. Hell yeah. Dude, he's taking a long time to yell at his daughter. Parenting 101. He's being a good parent. Maybe he's getting maybe they made him breakfast or something.
It was his birthday recently.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he turn like 12 or 13?
I think 13. He's 13, a teenager now.
For sure.
Yes.
he's a teenager for sure now. They made him some like Fruity Pebble pancakes, you think?
Oh, definitely. Mickey Mouse shaped.
Ooh, Mickey Mouse shaped Fruity Pebble flavored pancakes. Those are his favorite. I want Blue's Clues.
Can't wait for a Sweet 16.
I hear it echoing.
He's in space. It's the sound of space.
Oh, yeah. It's probably because the radio waves are bouncing off his space station and coming back. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. I like it.
He's back on the ground.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, he's a robot.
Yeah, you sound like a robot right now.
Hey, put your penises away.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, sorry, Fab. Sorry. There's the teenager. There he is. Oh, hey. Hey, we heard it was your birthday.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
What is?
You're
But
a
it's my-
teenager now.
It's my birthday.
What'd you get? Did you get any birthday spankings?
I got more back pain and.
Whoa! Turn your
Back-
audio
back-
down.
back up a
Homie.
little bit.
Gosh.
Is that better?
Up a little.
Up a little.
All right. Say something.
Say something.
Test 1, 2.
Maybe when you lean in, it's too loud.
Yeah, maybe when you lean in, it's a little too loud.
Is this too loud?
Yeah, that's too loud.
Yeah, that's too loud.
How about now?
Oh yeah, that.
It's this stupid pop. I'm trying to, be.
Oh yeah, I had one of those. I gave up on it.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Remember the thing that I
Bonk.
that, that
Alright,
I gave
how's that?
you
Is that
to
better?
put yeah.
It's on it.
Oh, hey. I got something for you guys.
Oh, the robot has something.
Robo Mikey has something for us.
Oh,
I was trying to use a pop filter to be, like we're trying to be professionals, and they all use pop filters.
I am
Oh.
Mikey.
he's got his EPs on.
Yeah, I want to look cool like you guys.
Well, you
But I don't
already
have
sound,
headphones on.
you already sound cool. So you're looking cool.
Does it sound all jacked up?
You sound like a robot right now.
Yes.
No, I mean, it is what it is. You're a Mikey in space. Maybe you're a robot now.
All right, I guess that works. Can you understand me now?
Slightly.
If you want to, just leave and then try to join back in. Maybe it's just like a quick connection thing.
Okay.
We need a spec. We need a
Because
specialist.
it's not you. It's
Hey,
it's Red. He's gonna bitch and complain because somebody's sniffling or the audio's messed up, and then it takes me longer. I tell you, the guys are gonna come out Tuesday, and then I end up putting the episode out Thursday because it takes you guys can't keep sniffling.
audio editing is a hard job.
All right.
It's your only job.
It is my only job. Hey,
So is
you
Fab,
haven't.
Fab really not gonna be here?
I haven't heard from him.
Yes, I don't know.
Ooh, look at that pretty hair.
That's
Right?
cute. That's cute.
No.
I want to show mine too.
Oh,
No mayor.
there you go. Let it down. There you go.
Vidal Sassoon.
Mhm.
Maybe she's Maybelline.
I
Yeah.
only got my one braid today.
Looks like Jeffrey Dahmer just joined.
Puts the lotion on the skin, motherfucker.
Mhm.
Dude, when he leaves, his shit always stays. I'm gonna kick this one too.
Maybe he doesn't leave. He just X's out. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait till he comes back in. No, how did your birthday go? Did you get anything cool? Did you get anything fun? Did you get anything?
I got a Star Wars whiskey decanter set.
Are you a big Star Wars fan?
No,
The force is strong
I,
with this.
I like Harry Potter, so she got me Star Wars stuff.
No, I'm just saying. Are you
Yeah.
okay? You're a Star Wars fan, but
Yeah.
are you like a big Star Wars fan?
Yes,
You collect.
I'm
Wars
not.
things.
No, not like religiously. I
Okay.
just like I
This-
like it a lot. No,
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was trying to figure
Like,
out.
I was-
Are you a big Star Wars fan, or are you just like hey man, I like Anakin Skywalker. He's
I'm gonna
cool.
join the
He's got tight-
bandwagon.
he's got tight pants,
He's got a nice butt.
Yeah.
I liked the like Boba Fett, like that was my thing, like the Mandalorian. But then, as Blackbeard can attest, he made me my little Mandalorian crest,
The mythosaur.
Mythosaur.
Ah.
You don't even know the name of it. What the hell?
yes,
I thought
yes,
you
I-
were like a guru.
Yes, I do. You fucking dick. When the series came out, like the Book of Boba Fett, I was actually thoroughly disappointed.
You didn't like that
Interesting.
show?
It was okay, but they focused too much on like the stupid town he was trying to like be in, and then like being with the Sand People and stuff. Like I expected more. Like
Oh,
I mean, I knew he'd survived the Sarlacc pit for sure, but they just kept going on and on about him with the Sand People, and it just
There
He's
he
back.
is. Yeah. You know what? I just kind of like the movies. I liked Darth Maul. He was cool.
mhm.
And like,
I enjoy them all, but I'm not a diehard.
and then like,
yeah. I
Anakin-
mean,
I thought Anakin racing when he was a kid racing the.
Pod
dude.
racer thing.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was rad. That was pretty
That was
cool.
pretty cool.
when they like I remember being a kid and my dad had the old 5.1 channel surround sound where everything was the 2-wire speaker, so you had to like run it along the floor and up the ceiling cracks all the way around so you could hide it, like paint it to the right color. But it was like the first time we got surround sound, and like my dad just like cranked that volume all the way up watching that pod race scene. Dude, that was, you could hear it go all the way across the room and shit, and I was like, this is the future right here. This is awesome.
Can you turn down just a tiny bit?
Okay. Can you guys see and or hear me?
Yes. Now you're. Oh yeah. You're perfect right there. Perfect right there. I'm sorry.
I switched to my phone.
Both of you are perfect. Sorry. I'm sorry, dude. It's because then I'm gonna have to take all of the vocal tracks, like make separate tracks, and then have to like turn yours down and then cut everything together.
It's funny, Blackbeard, how like we're always messing up our audio.
It is,
but then
me.
You can listen to Red, and his sounds like garbage, and then later on he's like, "Hey guys, I am like the best editing person here. None of my other co-hosts are good as I am," and his voice is like all clear and crisp, and then we're over here sounding like a bunch of assholes, and then he's like, "You guys suck at recording."
Listen, I've never said that. Has never come out of my mouth. Has never come out of my mouth.
Oh yeah, Fab, what do you think?
Oh shit.
Oh wait, Fab, you there?
Got some pretty lips.
No.
Look how pink they are.
Yeah, dude, he looks really cute in that picture. Like, what was he going for?
So, Fab, we're going to Disneyland next week for my daughter's birthday.
That's awesome.
So, Fab's going to be, riding the teacups.
Please take him. Please take him.
And Pirates of the Caribbean.
Please take him, dude.
But we're going to call it Pirates of the Fabian.
Yeah, take him on the Toy Story ride.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. You just see him just running in the background. But the whole time I'm on the ride, I'm just like covering my face.
Dude, is that his like Playgirl picture? He's
I don't know.
Trying to be Mike Honcho, spread his butt cheeks.
I think this was the Mike Honcho audition, like the audition photo
for Mike Honcho. I spread my butt cheeks and Playgirl.
Yeah. So I got him this, the next 2 weeks, and then I'll hand him off to whoever, for the next 2 weeks.
Dang, I wish I could strap it to the motorcycle, put a GoPro on. You okay back there?
It's like Flat Stanley.
You'd be like Harry and Lloyd.
That shit would be funny as fuck, dude.
Red pull over. I gotta go to the bathroom. Just go, man. Just go, Fab.
I gotta piss. Here, hold the camera. Ah! Well, welcome to Keys to the Jet, episode 11. Woo! Yeah, we on 11 already?
Yep.
Yeah.
1-1.
Episode 11. I'm Red, and I'm here with who?
Lil Mikey.
Lil Mikey.
Yeah. He's back.
Lil
Back
Mikey
again.
What's up, man? What you been up to, bro?
Shave my beard.
Ooh.
That was new.
Does it make you feel better that you shaved your beard?
No,
or like
I feel really
sort of
weird.
a change or what?
Oh shit, that's Mikey. I thought we were talking to like a like an 18-year-old about to get in the military.
Yeah.
Like
Now my 4-year-old came up to me and started doing this fingers, and then and I said, "You want me to shave my beard?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, I'll tell you what. I hadn't trimmed my beard since July. So we went in there and I let him trim my beard off."
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
nice.
I had to shave my beard when I worked at GA to do a gas mask fit test, and I went around my kids and they were like, "Oh, who are you, dude? We haven't seen your face in years." One of those things. Like,
Your son finally stops crying after years, and he's like, "Dad."
he's like,
You look like Robin Williams coming out of Jumanji.
yes, especially like during lockdown. I have a picture I show you guys. I looked like Robin Williams in Jumanji. It was great. It was good times.
Come on, young. What year is it?
Because as a janitor in another area, in another facility, they would send us home at like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah, we did the
You know
same
what I
thing.
mean? And
2
then
weeks on.
they call you, you'd be going back, and then you're at home the next day, and then they're like, yeah, don't come in, blah, 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 again, whatever. Somebody didn't clean this, somebody, then they had like, we went in, and then they tried to get us to clean the area. And then some people who are safety oriented came in and freaked out and then sent us home for another 2 weeks. So it was like, dude, it was awesome. I drank a fuck ton of beers. Like I had a lot of.
I was going to say, I remember when I took 30 days of leave for Fallout 4.
Yes.
And I was like, oh man, I got to shave this epic beard. And then I saw a picture of it the other day. I was like, it's not even this long. It was like a 1/4 inch long. But you thought it was so amazing because you've been in for so many years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was always the best because I would do 30 days of leave all the time every year just to go out to Arizona and then during like St. Patty's Day and stuff, get all fuckered drinking Irish car bombs and Guinness and all, woo, chula rula rula, and then
I thought you were about to do your stupid hippie or Canadian voice for a second. I was supposed to be like, Jay, put in there. Oh, here it comes again. Hey, everybody. Every time I went home, I lived on a steady diet of government cheese, and I lived on top of my motorcycle by the river. Like, here we go.
Listen. Okay, listen.
Calm
I
down,
didn't
Matt,
have
Matt Foley, calm down.
Listen, I didn't have a motorcycle. Okay, I had like it was either El Camino or an F-150. And I didn't live on government cheese. I lived on Guinness. All right. But I was by the river. I was by the river quite a lot. So, I mean, there's that.
That's what I think we should get Little Mikey to do. Like when we, if we ever this gets big, right? We get our own like podcast area, right? Like Little Mikey can come into our new guest and be like, as you may know, I am a motivational speaker. I live in the back.
Everybody get on the right track.
I live in the back alley in my camper. I live off a steady supply from the government.
I heard you were using your papers for writing rolling doobies.
That would be so legit.
I forgot. At ease, gentlemen.
Oh, my bad. Thanks. So sorry.
Stand by.
The general.
The general's here.
Red. Jeez.
As you were.
That was the worst salute ever. Actually, that's pretty crisp. I was talking to someone at work, and it's like every veteran, when you joke, like you get the people that are like, hey, what's up? But then you get like the actual veterans, and you just do it instinctively. It's like, it's perfect. Yeah. Like it's a perfect hand, perfect angle, and you go right to the edge of the eyebrow, and you're like, damn it.
Not a pilot. Not if you're a pilot, though.
No, the pilot's like
they're just like,
they do this. Yeah, Chief.
What are you, British?
I gotta go fly. I gotta go fly.
You're right. That's my son. He'll watch some kind of a military cartoon or movie or some place where they have soldiers, and he'll go marching through the house, and then he'll be like, and so instinctively, I'm like,
that's funny as fuck. If you were launching a jet out, yeah, funny as fuck, bro. That would be
Shepherd. Like my second week at Shepherd, I was going to medical to get glasses or something, and I'm marching up that hill, and I'm almost there. And I'm walking by, and I see this. I don't remember what he was, a captain or something.
Was that the steps that were like right up the middle of that hill that went all? Oh, I hated those.
And so I'm focusing on marching and not screwing up, and going up steps as I'm doing it. And this captain walks by me, and so I did what I was supposed to do, but I did it with the wrong hand.
Oh shit! Sir.
He was like, well, you're trying. That's good.
You're trying.
Officer Doofy reports his orders, sir.
You gave it a good shot.
That's what we would. I did it to a couple like pilots and stuff that I knew on trash haulers. and they come out and just be like, they come out to the plane and
Sir.
damn it, Rhino. Gotta keep the jets all tip top. You're missing 3 tires, but you're good.
How you doing, Chief? Let me see the forms.
I get this backpack full of parts, but you're okay.
Right.
There's a fuse.
Chief.
There's a fuse in there. If it starts to smoke, just leave it in and hit it with the axe, the crash axe. Put the new one in, and then just blow on it the rest of the trip, and you're fine.
Hey, Chief, tie my golf clubs down in Bay 5 for me. Thanks.
Good old Bay 5.
Good old Bay 5. That
Man.
was not. I didn't enjoy tying down golf clubs in Bay 5. Bay 5, so for those of you that don't know, on an F-15, you got your C model, okay, and you've got your cockpit or crew station. 'Tis your month or whatever, you know?
Yep.
And back behind it, you've got a bunch of CBs and wires and a bunch of bullshit going on, and it's just a clear bay. So pirates...
CB radios?
Yes. Yes.
Because they're old planes, right? So they got CB radios?
Yes, and that's why they would call. They'd be like, "Hello, do you have a cordless drill battery? My vibrator has broken." You know, they would do that kind of stuff. But anyways, you'd have to tie like
Whatever back
their
there.
bags or golf clubs. Like we were at TDY once to Canada, and this colonel came out, full bird. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Elmo to play some golf. Can you here you go, Chief, tie these in the back." Like, oh, cool. Down one jet. Great. Go play golf.
There's quite a bit of space back there too. I remember like you could fit your whole body in there.
Oh yeah.
I could fit in there.
Yeah.
We could just I would just walk up the ramp and then just set it on the cargo seats, you know, put a little seatbelt on it.
You'd have to like clear the trash out first to get in there though, right?
You know, every time you think that gets me, but let me just tell you
No.
what I've been very subtly doing this every episode is I say something to throw you off your train of thought, and it works for like 10 seconds because you'll be having this elaborate story, and I'll just be like CB radios, and you'll be like,
yeah.
well, I mean they're kind of like that, but anyway,
sometimes I have to like back up
pause.
and correct.
Your pause is getting longer.
Yeah. My
by the
pause is
way.
getting longer. Yeah.
I've been doing it since episode 2.
I should be taking like Alpha Brain or something, you know, help me out with that on it.
I've thought about taking that.
It's actually really good.
With heavies, did they ever leave pedal packs for you?
Oh, I fucking
They have their own
No. So if that ever happened, you know, we would just go down the crew steps into the back, and then you just flip open the urinal and take a piss, you know. And then if you're feeling froggy, you know, you could, you know, put the little curtain out and you could sit down and take a shit, and it would flush, you know, with real water. It was nice.
Weird.
Yeah, it's nice.
Hey, speaking of
Flying
toilets,
RV.
did you guys know that there was a toilet on that submarine that got all fucked up?
Yeah.
What?
I wondered about that.
Yeah, so there was back in the back glass, right? That the plexiglass in the back. There was a toilet right there, right by it. So you could take a shit and look out while the Kraken is looking at you to eat you.
Maybe somebody was taking this shit and then it exploded.
Does it flush into the ocean?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fish food.
It is kind of.
Yeah, so I mean, you're feeding the fish; it's following you. Like,
Have you seen the animation of like how they found the wreckage and how they think it imploded?
no.
It was like a hairline crack. So they said at that depth that like a hairline crack anywhere on that hull, as soon as they would get down there for a matter of like seconds, it would literally just like crush like a can and just done.
Yeah, because
Kinda crazy. The
that type of
dudes in
pressure.
the
Go ahead, Mikey.
what 60s or 70s that went down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench. They got a hairline crack in the
Cousteau?
window, and they decided to keep going. And I guess they supposedly made it, and then came back up and told us about it.
That's gonna be one of those like rare occurrences, you know, like something just, you know, like you got like a window crack, like you hit a bird or something in the air, and like the canopy like cracks or the window cracks, and you're like, oh, watch it the rest of the flight.
Wasn't that Jacques Cousteau that did that? Went down there.
It was Jacques something. I can't remember. He had a French name like that. I don't know what his name was.
It was Bill Murray.
Jacques.
Yeah, it was Bill. It was Bill Murray. He saw the leopard. The leopard. You remember? It was Willem Dafoe and Bill Murray. They saw the leopard fish or leopard.
It was really weird though, because you know when they were William Dafoe was like, you know, in his little submarine, he was like, see ya, Spider-Man. And then he just kind of went
I
off,
know.
you know.
He's like, oh, yeah. I can't believe, dude, going down to those pressures, 12,000 feet, you know,
Dude,
it's crazy. It probably boiled him inside, like, because the
That's what
pressure
they
created
said.
so much heat on the inside, and then it goes, pow.
It's like a diesel engine. You think about that. All the pressure explodes
this-
there.
they were saying
Ignites the air.
it was like instant.
Yeah.
Like there was not even time to react. But what sucks is like they thought that it was just like a communication problem. So for like, 20 some hours, they just were waiting to see if they waiting to see if they were going to resurface. And
Please reconnect controller.
tapping on the controller, like,
it's so fucked up how the internet is, because there's so many videos of like the sub going down, and then it has like the Xbox reconnect controller that pops up, and it's like, that's fucked up.
yeah. Or I saw one with the bow of the Titanic, and then some like ghosts on there dancing. It says ghosts enjoying their day, and then the sub going by playing like some Mexican music or some funk music. Just
it's like dude,
yeah. It's so fucked up. The internet is fucking really savage on this one, dude.
I was telling the wife about that. I was like, I don't even know like if I could control myself. Like if everything will work out right, you go down that far, like you spend 2.5 hours going down, and then all of a sudden, just in this giant window, there's the goddamn Titanic, and you're like, is this real? Like, this is trippy. Like, it'll just be right there,
bro.
Like I don't. This the experience alone would just be like, I don't know. I start like hyperventilating, and be like, I don't. We're so far down. There's a boat.
I wouldn't even want to leave shore, because deep water freaks me out, dude.
Yeah, I'm cool with just pictures,
bro. I'm cool with just seeing it on the TV. James Cameron did it for us. We don't have to go down and look at it. James Cameron hooked us up, dude.
Seen all the Titanic I want.
Yeah.
Speaking of conspiracies, you see the one about the largest great white shark that they have tagged, so that you can see like where it's a female, and you can see like its location, and it was off the East Coast, and then just all of a sudden it had patterns, right? Like it would kind of circle down the East Coast, and it might go out to deep water every now and then to feed on tuna or whatever. Well, it took a different course, and it went to like some of like the deepest depths area in like the middle of the Atlantic, and then all of a sudden it just dropped like rapidly to like thousands of feet, like just within seconds. And then the signal just disappeared.
Megalodon, bro. Telling you.
It's got people that have been tracking that shark for years, like puzzled, because they're like, that's not what just happened.
It's the Meg, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Second squadron megalodons.
We know more about space than we do the ocean, so
only 5% of the ocean has been explored.
Some cheap land down there.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't those trackers, like, they don't report until they like surface?
No, they're the one that was because there are some like that, but they did say that this one
gives off satellite pings, right?
Yeah, so it's constant. It's like every 5 minutes it pings where it's at, and then but the way that it was attached in there, it's not coming off like ever. Like it's embedded into the skin, so that it was either something ripped it off or something took that shark down. And this shark was like, I think it was like 30 or 40 feet long. It was like the biggest great white that they have recorded ever, and just disappeared in seconds.
That's something else I wondered about that submarine. Like, because in Alaska at the outdoor place, you could check out this little button, and it was like an SOS button. And if you got lost in the wilderness, you could just push the button and they'll come get you. Like they couldn't, 5 billionaires or whatever, they couldn't figure out, hey, we should probably have a safety to where they find us.
Well, I'm sure they did, but the way that the Coast Guard suspecting that it imploded, I mean, nobody had time to do anything.
I guess
it just like it folded up like like a crushed can immediately.
What kind of billionaire though would go on that kind of boat?
Yeah.
Well, this was like the fourth or fifth time.
Parts.
Yeah. It was the propane tank out back there building. Yeah. They just kind of modified.
Dude, I bet
freight jack stands.
I bet they Clintoned him. He got Clintoned.
Yeah, he knew something. He was buddies with Epstein.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, Hunter Biden's laptop was in the sub.
Yeah, he got suicide, dude. He got suicide.
it's just crazy. Like,
See
I
me too
mean,
much.
and this was like the 4th or 5th time that they went down there. So it had done that
It had
submersible.
attempted to do that
Yeah,
several
it didn't go
times.
down that deep. It's never gone down that deep.
Somebody just pencil whipped their inspection on this one. I
Yeah.
think
Exactly.
they were like, I didn't even go through my whole work cards. Fuck it. You've been down there 5 times. It's good.
They didn't push test this sub. It's
No.
definitely not push test.
No, they did not check it. Take it
Mids didn't do
down.
their AM checks
Fucking
correctly.
do a hot pre-flight on it. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Didn't do
They
a
just
cabin pressure check. Nothing.
sent it.
Mm.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. There's a lot of stuff happening crazy like that.
All at one time. There's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff going on all at one time.
Do you really think it's like new shit, or is it just more reported? I think shit's been going on like this all the time. You just never hear about it.
I feel like it's just more reported these days. Like we just didn't hear about all the crazy shit before.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because they try and keep the American people, or the world, essentially. Here, let me go get my tinfoil real quick. Fucking.
I read a thing yesterday that supposedly now with cell phones and everything, people take in 2 minutes the amount of pictures that was taken during the entire 20th century.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and your cell phone alone has more technology in it than they did on the first moon landing.
Dang, that's crazy.
So you're holding something that has more computing technology than they had in the first lunar module.
And with people reporting it more, they try and keep the world in a constant state of crisis. So they're always, not showing anything good.
Yeah.
It's always like, oh my God, murder hornets with COVID, murder hornets with Navy SEALs, murder hornets have now mated with monkeys who are now mating with the humans inside Wuhan who are getting out, and it's human hybrid hornets. Everyone,
COVID
we're all
AIDS.
gonna die.
And
it's
then
a constant state of crisis, dude.
Even in the 80s and 90s, I remember there was always like a neighborhood Karen. Just nobody paid attention to him back then.
Yeah.
Dude, back in the 90s, when I was a kid, we were outside playing basketball.
You mean 80s?
No, 90s. We were outside on the street playing basketball, and the Oklahoma City bullshit had just popped off not too long ago. Apparently, Timothy McVeigh and his partner or whatever had a trailer down the street from where I lived. And so we're outside playing basketball, and you see like a bunch of helicopters all over the place, and the FBI rolled up, cut off the street, and then
Stole your basketball?
No, we were outside still playing basketball. Like, what's going on? We didn't know. And then people made shirts that said, "I survived the FBI in Kingman, Arizona." That kind of shit. Like, yeah, that was crazy.
That's how they do it, though. It's like, oh, there's COVID here. And then like 2 weeks later, you get some local news thing. It's like, oh, by the way, 2 weeks ago, there's a local Texas guy in his trailer and his walker that was running around naked. And then it's just little Mikey with his hat on. I'm like, I was just going to go get some bread and milk, I didn't think of it.
Hi. Hey, man, you can see some weird shit, dude. When I was stationed at Tyndall, riding down, Business 98 in Panama City, dude, it was 6 a.m. I was going to work, and there was this fucking dude running down the side of the street with just a diaper on, like an adult with just a diaper on.
Florida man.
Yep.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? There's like nobody out here, but you're running around with a fucking diaper on. This is weird as shit. This is the weirdest fucking thing.
And pretty much any time after like 11 in Panama City, if you went to the Waffle House, you'd get to see some cool shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Waffle
I love
House
the
is
Waffle
good.
House, dude.
And John Boy's.
Oh, dude.
I used to always go to John Boy's.
And their
That was
hash
the place.
browns.
Yep.
The chili hash browns with the works, bro.
Yeah.
If only they made a tornado that flavor.
Yeah. If only made, dude.
Everyone see Blackbeard's eyes like just like what?
No, okay. So if we should try and get him like a hot dog sponsorship.
Yeah.
Or try and get us like a tornado sponsorship. So if like the makers of tornadoes, if they listen to us, we should get a tornado sponsorship all day.
You should tag them, Jay.
Ooh.
All day. I'll
definitely do that.
I'll eat him. I'll eat one every time we're fucking recording.
You have to have it. You have to have it like come down like on a string. What is that? Oh God, what is
Like
that
at
movie?
the bike rallies, how they have the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
What's that movie with Tom Green when he's playing the piano and he's got all the
Freddie Got
sausages
Fingered.
hanging?
Like
Yeah.
some
Freddie got
sausage?
fingered.
Yeah.
Everybody, would you like a
Yeah.
tornado?
Oh, yeah, I would totally, dude. If they were like, here's some free tornadoes, and we'll give you
Fuck
like
yeah.
$50 a month for doing it.
Mhm.
That's gold in itself, dude. Because
That
then
would
I
be
don't have
all
to pay for
tornadoed
food. I don't have to pay for food at all. I'd be like, oh, okay, I got Monster, I got tornadoes. Good.
What do y'all think of my well, I don't even say possible, our location for our live episode?
That's cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's pretty neat. So that Battleborn vodka it's an old, I think he's Marine Corps, but like 20 or 30 years in the Marines, but he just started doing like distilling like vodka and whiskey and bourbon, and met the owner of this place. They created their own like veteran type. This dude's all about veteran stuff. Me and one of the other guys I work with where we work, not in our department, we're going to create like a patch wall. So it's like an old American flag, and then it has like, so you can put patches on it. So anybody from, different units or whatnot can tag it in his little distillery. It's pretty neat.
We need keys to the jet patch.
Yeah. Stickers.
Well, I was thinking by the
patches.
time we do that, we need like keys to the jet, like hats, or stuff that we can wear, t-shirts or something.
Yeah, thongs.
Yeah.
Definitely thongs.
Mankinis. Yeah.
Ball thongs.
Ball thongs. Hell yeah.
The ours
Hell
are
yeah.
special because they got a separate pouch for your balls.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
it's just the Borat thong, but on the top here, it's got the crew chief pin with the red, black, and pencil.
Dude, that would be rad. We should look into merchandising, getting those crotchless panties out there.
Mm-hmm.
Come up with a logo. My wife can make stickers, and she can do the shirts. She has all the presses for all the shirts and all that stuff to make, designs on them and stuff like that, or hoodies or whatever it is.
We should take that initial logo that we got, the K2J one.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, can we have this? I mean, he basically submitted it for us, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
the same guy hit me up again. He's doing coins also.
Yeah.
What?
So if we take that logo,
I forgot
and
about that.
our
Yeah.
normal stuff, we could just put it like anywhere. We could put them anywhere.
We say,
Put 'em- boom.
shout out to Mr. Goulet.
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 Goulet. Nature.
Oh, Blackbeard, do you have the recent gifts that you made that Little Mikey and Old Butterscotch are going to be the first two
Old
recipients?
B-scotch.
I do. I just need addresses.
Mayor and the
I'll get them from you
B-scotch.
after.
No, do you have one on
Do you
hand
have
so
one?
You can
You can show Mikey.
I do.
Oh,
I got
man.
a whole kind.
You're gonna be
Feel lucky, Mikey. This is about to be some old nostalgia that's coming to you.
It pops up on the camera.
whoa.
It's a set of chalks and toolbox.
He broke it. That one's yours.
Oh,
Oh, fancy. Nice.
Right?
Yeah. Are you doing
That's
one or
awesome.
are you doing a set?
I got a whole box.
Are you gonna
I
do
can
a
do set.
of chalks?
Yeah, I do set.
Super cool.
2 first.
So Little Mikey and Old Butterscotch are going to be the first two
Old
recipients.
Mayor, old Butterscotch Mayor the Butterscotch.
I'll
Man.
even throw on one of the achievement medals too, because they're.
Whoa. Yeah, that too.
I got plenty
Cool.
of them. Plenty of these.
But yeah, if we can do coins and like stuff like that, that the owner of that distillery will eat that up. Like he'll display it in the taste room. He's got like a whole little display case.
Sweet.
I was on Custom Ink making a shirt the other day, but I had to buy like a minimum of 6, and they cost like $230.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we at least come up with a logo, we can go buy shirts at like where she go, like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever, and she has all the giant heat press to press them onto the shirts and stuff like that. So we could do all that stuff, even like custom like the tumblers,
Yeah.
the coffee, so she can do all the epoxy on them and put the
Dude, it
logos
had-
on them.
So what the one that I made, it had Keys to the Jet and then podcast, and then in black it was like a raptor with a star or whatever. I'd have to bring it back up and I'll show you, but kind of cool.
Speaking of, I love that shirt, Red.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. I totally forgot about them. Now, when we get done, I'm going to have to start listening to them again.
Hell yeah, dude. Just after Chris Barnes.
Oh, did Blackbeard
No,
send you-
just after Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes is the original singer of Cannibal Corpse. And so after
Did I,
Chris Barnes.
Did Blackbeard send you that old man I sent him that I said that was going to be you in 15 years?
The old man.
It was like an old man on America's Got Talent or something. He's like 70 and he's jamming out.
Oh, is he talking about that she's got a penis? But she had a penis.
Hers was bigger than mine.
Oh yeah. Dude, that guy's a legend.
You know, he died like 2 years after that.
Dang.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, no. Was
Talented, dude.
it
Super
Faceagram?
talented.
Oh,
Dude, it's crazy how much our stuff's kicking off on TikTok though.
Is it crazy though?
It was at first. I thought it was, but it's not as crazy as.
Well,
like,
I mean,
Facebook
just
is
the
biggest
views. Yeah.
one. Facebook's getting way more views, especially that patches one.
Is it
the patches
one?
video
The
has the most
newer,
views.
softer Air Force patches.
Yeah.
Those are
Oh,
lovely.
now I'm gonna have to get TikTok again.
Oh boy,
The Hippo Bombardment Squadron.
that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I had a whole list of stuff from previous episodes I wanted to touch on with you guys so I could comment. And but I needed groceries, so I had to erase my list.
Oh shit!
But one of them, how would you choke out a giraffe? I would be up by the neck for sure. That's just
okay.
Seems like common sense.
So up by the neck, but how would you like engage it first? Would you from a tree, like
if I was
off of the top of
able-bodied,
a brick wall? Would you climb up the back of it? Like how would you engage choking out that giraffe?
If I had the body I had 15 years ago, I would just climb up it.
Yeah.
That'd be real. I mean, I could probably reach it from the back.
I think everyone on this podcast wishes we had our bodies from 15 years ago.
Yeah. And there you heard it.
I mean, I'm just saying, I only have to jump like 14 inches to reach a 10-foot basketball goal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So unless it was a really big giraffe, I'm pretty good.
Okay. All
he
right.
just
well,
reaches up and grabs the neck.
I'd have to go for a baby giraffe, because I'm like 5'11", so I'd have to get up in a tree, and then once it goes up to get that eucalyptus tree, fucking pounce on him. Bam, got you, bitch.
Or if you had a C1 stand,
Oh yeah, I could do that. Or
be a B2 stand.
B4, maybe a B4 stand. I could just pump it up.
Oh yeah, I guess for you guys, you need a different stand.
No, B2.
B2.
Yeah, the
That's
B2 stand.
Dinosaur looking one.
Yeah, it's like the B1 stand on top of a structure.
I would use a B4 because then he would think that I'm just like a human coming to help him, like I'm a veterinarian in the cage trying to help him, pumping up the B4.
Oh, now he's caged. I thought we were talking about wild ones.
Oh, are we talking about a wild one? I was talking about one at the zoo. But I mean,
I was 15 years ago. I was down for the Outback, man.
For the fucking wild ones, dude. You could just have your who are the people that take you around? Your guide, your fucking safari guide. Just, drive the truck really, really fast and you climb on top. And as you pass a giraffe, you fucking Jason Bourne that bitch.
Ejectocito.
You know what I mean? That's how you do it.
I had a dream last night that my grandfather was John Wick and we got into a fight. Just
You fought him or you guys fought John Wick?
No, he was John Wick. He looked like Keanu Reeves, but I knew it was my grandpa, but we started fighting and then I woke up.
Oh, shit.
I was wondering why there's bullet holes on your trailer.
That's heavy, dude.
But back to animals, man, yeah, that was in Alaska. Like I was the only person I knew that would chase moose and I always wanted to fight a bear.
The fucking moose saw you, dude. They'd be like, holy shit, I'm out, dude.
The first weekend I was there, so we hadn't had a safety brief yet. And this happened on a lot of bases. But first weekend I was there, me and a buddy, we got a DD and we go out and we're on the backside of base exploring and we see a bunch of moose. And I'm like, hey, man, let's see if we can touch a moose. And so we got out of the car and we're tromping through the snow. And well, there wasn't snow yet, I guess, but we were tromping through the bush there and trying to catch it. And luckily they ran away. But then like 2 days later, they told us they'll trample you and kill you.
Let me ask you. I'm sorry. Did safety briefs even like matter though?
Well, with animals, they did. I mean, kind of like in Guam, the first weekend, everybody went hunting and for hogs and they brought.
Yeah, I bet
somebody had killed a brown tree snake and then we played with it all weekend. And then the next Monday we had the safety brief and they're like, this is the second most dangerous snake in the world. Just run away from it. But we were playing with the dead snake all weekend, we tied its head to some fishing line and put it through the stairs of the dorms. And then we would knock on people's dorms and be like, hey, you got to come out. And as soon as they come out, we pull the string and they'd get scared and run away.
Yeah. We had some dude at Tyndall in the Quajex. You guys remember the Quajex, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Quajex second floor, there was a palm tree and there was a bird in there. And there was a snake trying to get this fucking bird. So crew chief came out of his room like, what the fuck is going on? Because the bird's panicking. Like, I don't think it made that sound, 'cause I don't have the exact bird sounds to make because I'm
one more time.
I'm not a birdologist, but I will do an example of what I remember because I was drinking beers at the time.
Birdologist.
All right. So this crew chief, who I will leave unnamed, grabbed a Pepsi bottle and was trying to catch this fucking snake. And it ended up being a copperhead. Like he caught a live copperhead inside of a fucking Pepsi bottle. It's like, dude, you could have died. And it was a small one. You know what I mean? So they don't they can't
regulate. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't regulate. They can, you know.
Are those still there? Well, I guess there's a lot of stuff not
That's
there.
gonna be a new clip. I was thinking the same thing.
That's how snakes do it, man. That's how like vipers and rattlesnakes. And you're just like,
well, it's just like if you run up on a snake out here in California, it goes hiss, hiss,
hiss. Yeah, I mean Bud Light, hiss.
Must be one of them pink cobras.
Yeah, no, the quadjects are gone, dude. They're gone.
Yeah, I heard every building got fucked up at Tyndall. Every building.
All gone.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know that they're reactivating the 95th though to
it is reactivated now.
Train T5s there.
But even before the hurricane, they had moved tech school and all that, right?
No.
But like what they want to put there, the 3520, they're not putting those in a clamshell.
No, before Hurricane Michael, everything was still running smooth there. I mean, they had they had T-38s, they had the 43rd and the 95th. They had the
drones were all 16s now, weren't they?
Still, yeah.
They got rid of the F4s.
QF16s or QRF16s.
And then Michael came through and just fucked that place up, dude. It didn't even look the same. Like all the trees were gone, you know, like, dude, all of Panama City was fucked up. It took a long time for my friends to get their roofs and shit repaired. And
I had a couple buddies that were out there that were telling me it was bad. Like one of my buddies lived in he had a house on Mexico Beach, and
that was just demolished,
dude. Destroyed.
Mexico Beach was just gone. Gone. Dang.
But Ship 2 made it, and it's now in a museum someplace I read a few weeks ago.
Interesting.
Yeah, didn't they put it in a C-17 and fly it to Wright Pad or somewhere?
Yeah, someplace like that.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy how like what they can transport now too, because like 130s, they brought one to Wright Pat in a C5, and they just took the tail and the wings off, and the whole fuselage just like slid into the C5. And they had another one that had all the wings and stuff in it, and they just basically just transported it over there.
That's pretty impressive because it's a large aircraft.
No joke,
dude. To go, to be inside of another aircraft.
I always wanted to see, when they took them out of service, was a 141.
Oh yeah,
that thing was fucking a giant.
We had a lot of flight engineers on 130s that came off of 141s. Actually, probably like 80% of their workforce from the engineers came off of 141s to the 130 world.
Were they?
When I was in tech school, they still had one there on the flight line. When I was in fundies, yeah.
No joke.
Nobody was working it, but it was out there, like at the ass end of the.
They're a little bit bigger than a C-130, but
C5.
No, they're like right in between
and long.
Yeah. They're right in between a C-130 and a C-17. So it has the T-tail, has the turbofan, or not turbofan, but the
it's a turbofan, high bypass.
Yeah, the high bypass engines or whatever. It had like 2 on each wing, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so, because it had that high wing on it.
Yep.
I got to see my first functioning F-111 last year when I took my son to an air show. That's the first time I'd ever seen one that wasn't static.
Was it an aardvark or was it a sparkvark?
I have no idea,
because they used to have those as jammers, in Desert Storm, and they would just fucking send them out. And then I guess from a dude that we used to work with would be like, everything was crackling, dude. And they turn it on and everything was jammed. I mean, fucking everything.
They had they had 2 of those at this air show, and they had President Ike's Air Force One that you could ride on if you wanted to.
That's pretty cool. Did you guys what was cool is, did you guys ever see like Elvis's airplane?
Yeah, the little red one.
The one that fucking sat for like 40 or 50 years.
And they turned the power on.
Yeah, that's all I saw was that a few weeks ago when they finally turned the power on it.
Yeah, like
pretty much everything worked.
It just sat, and then like before it went to auction, I think it got popular because somebody made a video of it. It was like, this is Elvis's old airplane. It's been sitting for fucking 60 years. And then somebody was like, well, I'm gonna buy that, dude. And then
Well,
Yeah.
and I think it's because his daughter had just passed away too.
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah, turning on the power for the first time in 60 years. That's fucking cool.
Was it
And
like
it
Quagmire's bedroom and like all this shit popped up and grabbed
Yeah,
your
no
legs? And,
shit. No shit. And then when they were like cutting into it, I was like, oh, it hurt. It hurt when they were like cutting shit off, you know?
It was
They're
pretty
like-
cool because he turned the power on, like all the lights came on, all the switches still worked.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
I think
Yeah.
he was turning it into like a hotel, like a piece for a hotel.
Oh, that'd be
So
kinda
But
that's
you
cool.
guys
why-
ever watch Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
a long time
But
ago.
on TV
So-
land.
Yeah.
I used to
So
watch
the
that after
first
school every
season,
day.
like second or third episode, there's this guy who they called him his call sign was Wrong Way because he always went the wrong way, and he had crash landed on the same island, and he had been there for like 11 years or something. And they fix his plane and he flies off, but he was going to go get help, but he flies the wrong way. But that anyway, his plane had just been sitting in the jungle for like 11 years. That's what it reminded me of.
Damn. Yeah. Or like, have you ever seen what's the movie? Dude, I can't think this early in the morning, man. Can't think this
The
early in the
movie
morning. The
was-
movie, it's an animated movie. It's
Mhm,
got
mhm.
lemurs. Got lemurs.
Rango.
It's got a
Madagascar.
lion. Madagascar too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And they fucking shoot the plane off with the rubber band. That's what it reminded me.
Polka dot afros.
Yeah.
King
Polka dot,
King
polka dot,
King Julian.
King
polka dot
Julian's
afros.
awesome.
And you got the skeletons in the front. Is
Mhm.
hello, I am King Julian. Yeah, that's what it reminded
I
me.
love when he's trying to tell the giraffe like how to tell her. He's like, you get in real close, right? Just like this, and then you tell her how ugly she is.
Yeah.
Or
I love that.
the best one I love is when they try to set up like a setup or whatever, and they're like, we're gonna go hide in this tree, and then we'll jump out and get him or whatnot. And it's literally like 2 seconds later, and he's like, how long is this going to take? He just got in the tree. So I always do that because if you have a wife, they always have like that routine at the end of the
Yeah.
night, right? So it's like you're already in bed waiting for him, and it's like I gotta brush my hair, and then I have to put on this lotion, and then this stuff, and I'll just be like, dude, how long is this gonna take? Like we've been in here for like 30 minutes already. Let's go.
No,
You
no,
gotta take
or-
control.
Or they're trying to go to sleep before you, but then you go to get in the bed. Then they're like, "Hey, can you get up and go do this for me? Go turn off the light. Can you go get that for me? I am just trying to get into bed. Why can't you get it? Well, I'm already here.
Can you go
I'm
get me a cup of water,
already-
please?
I'm already- yeah.
that's how my 4-year-old is. It's like I'll get in bed and then he'll come in there and be like, "Oh, can you fill up my water?" I'm like, "All right." So I get up, I go in there, fill up his water, I get back in bed. "Oh, can you help me with my pants?" I go change his pants. Then you get back in bed. "Oh, my TV shut off." And then I go fix that. It's like 9 things.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him last night, I was like, "Dude, you're just gonna have to start living on your own. Like you're
You're
4,
out.
it's time to grow up."
My
Here's
my
your
daughter
backpack.
is about to be 12, and since she's out of school, she stays up, really late at night. And so we're just laying in bed, and you hear like the cupboards open, and you hear like a little rustling, and it's like
Fucking eating all night.
I'll turn my light like flashlight on. I was like, oh shit, the trash panda's back. So it's a big little raccoon
Yeah.
like grabbing food, just scurries away across the house.
Yeah, my dude, they're out of school and my kids stay up all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Like my son, who's 8, gonna be 8, he stayed up until like 5 the other morning, I guess. And I was like,
Dude, mine was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
yeah,
I got up for work and was getting ready and still heard the iPad going. And I was like, oh, maybe she fell asleep. I go in there and she was just like, hey, what's up?
yeah.
What do you mean, what's up? I'm going to work.
It's like, so we have 2 teenagers and my son, right? So my niece, my daughter, my son, they all 3 will stay up all night watching YouTube, like TikToks on YouTube, just blaring the fucking TV in the living room. Like, oh, you come out, they're like eating snacks at like 2, 3 in the morning. You're like, you guys are supposed to be in bed. Well, you're old. That's why you're in bed. Whatever, man. And then my son is always like, hey, do you want to stay up all night? I was like, dude, I'm not going to be able to stay up all night. That's not unless I get a lot of caffeine, bro. It's been a long time.
It's like 9:30.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's-
I'm fighting it.
By like 9:30, they'll be like, Dad, come on, let's go. We're going to stay up all night. I'm like,
A few nights ago, I had put him to bed and we're both asleep, and TV's out. I'm like, thank goodness, this is going good. Like 3 a.m, I get woken up with taps on my shoulders. I'm like, what's going on? I turn around. What's up, Bubba? I ate all the cheese. He got in the refrigerator and ate a whole bag of shredded cheese. Like,
yeah,
I do that now. I mean, is that
dude, you ate a whole wheel of cheese? I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
so? My wife gets me those little cheese, like the little rectangles, from like Target or whatever. Like,
Oh,
little,
you
like,
don't get
like
is it
snackables,
the Baby Bell, or is it
I like the ones you got in
real
elementary
cheese?
school.
Not the Baby Bell ones, but like they're
little
like little
rectangle.
rectangles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
little-
yeah, okay.
The little
Like
Tillamook.
Tillamook.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Tillamook
those
ones.
are so good, dude.
So
I
I
love
have
Tillamook.
I have my own little plastic tray and like the little slide out thing. That's my little. I call them my cheese doodles. And I'll literally go to the store, and then like I'll have like 2, and then I come home the next day, and then my daughter's like, "I ate them all. You went through 3 bags of. Stop eating my damn cheese doodles, man. Stop."
I spent like $85 at the grocery store the other day, and the only thing I got was for
Milk.
me was a case of drinking water and one of those Mio things, and everything else was snacks for my 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like we went to Costco for my daughter because she's trash panda in it right now, not being in school. So they eat everything in the house, and it's like not even realize like an hour later you got 2 shopping carts full, and it's like I'm not gonna financially recover from this.
when you
trip
have
right now.
teenagers in the house, dude, like
It's horrible.
My wife just bought like a bunch of stuff so they can have stuff for breakfast. Whatever they need. They went through an entire, like it was their last day of school. They got home. They went through an entire box of the pancake on a stick, but the big box that you get at like Costco or whatever. They went through 2 of them, went through an entire box together. Out on the carport. They're just like, I'm like, dude, we just bought this yesterday. Like, what the fuck? They're like, oh, whatever. I don't really care.
I'm sure prices are even worse out there for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's bad out here.
Because here, like a bag of Doritos is $6 and some change.
I think they're about $7 or $8 here.
Yeah, that's insane.
But it makes me think back to like when I was a teenager growing up. It's like my parents must have been pissed because I was probably eating.
Yeah, but when we were growing up, it was not. It was a bag of Doritos was like a $1.50, $2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Little Debbie's were like it were for poor people back then. Now they're like $5 a box.
No shit. Or the little Christmas trees, or the cosmic brownies. Dude, they're like $6 a box.
What?
It's like these were like 50 cents back in the day.
For a box of like 12?
I mean, they were like 5 cents when Mayor was growing up, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's like your soda at the gas station, 35 cents when we were kids, and now they're like $2.50
for a small.
Yep.
Yeah.
For a can.
Yeah,
A
like
can.
getting a can at Walmart wasn't it the Sam's soda
For 50 cents.
We used to get the cheap kind. I think it was like a quarter or whatever.
Yeah, they were a quarter.
Yeah, they had the
that
vending
was
machines that were a
yeah.
quarter for a can.
Yeah, I think it was like Sam's soda or Sam's Club, whatever, before it got really big.
Well, even back in the day, the 12-ounce glass bottles with the cool label that you could peel that was like styrofoam stuff, those were like 35 cents, but they were like Sun Kids and Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all that.
We always got the cheap kind that was like Dr. Thunder. Or like Mountain Blast,
Cream.
Yeah. Like, oh,
dude, I remember at summer camp
shit.
When the bottles of Mountain Dew came out, and then under the cap it had like you get like a free, like code? Mountain Dew, the code or whatever. And I remember going to the vending machine, it was like 75 cents for a bottle, for the bottle of Mountain Dew. And then now you go to a vending machine, you're like $3 fucking dollars,
dude.
And then during March,
yeah, or Apple Pay.
I remember like during March Madness, they would always get a free Mountain Dew. So I'd go get a Mountain Dew. I'd be like, fuck yeah, I want a free one. Then I want another free one. I code red, regular Mountain Dew. Remember when they came out with the Live Wire, the orange one, when they first came out with it?
Yep.
My parents, because I was like, this is all I want. My parents went and fucking bought me cases of it. Like,
you remember Surge?
Yes.
Surge.
Yes. You can still buy it. You have
to Jolt.
Yeah.
Surge and Jolt.
Yeah. Jolt was the best.
My parents never let me have Jolt, but they were like, yeah, Surge, here you go. And Mellow Yellow, yeah.
I think back in the 90s, it came out of the Pepsi Clear as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think that was 80s. Crystal
I
Pepsi.
Well, that
Yeah,
was the
that's
first
Crystal
one, and then it was like Clear or something, or it was some other name. They changed it up.
Because there was a Julia Roberts commercial.
Interesting.
Do you ever watch a documentary on Pepsi with the Harrier jet?
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, if you get 7 million in Pepsi points, you can get a jet. And this dude had like a whole scheme of like getting someone to invest in it. Yeah, he ended up getting the jet. They found some like decommissioned like British Harrier jet, and they got it for him.
That's crazy, dude.
Because I mean,
got it.
He never got it.
No, he never got it.
I thought he said he did.
They found one, but that was just a bullshit guy that said he could get one, but he never really got one.
I must have fell asleep. I thought he got it.
There's a bunch of lawsuits and shit that happened afterwards. But yeah.
All the 90s stuff, dude, was rad. Was really cool.
Yeah.
Remember Doritos 3D?
They just brought them back not too long ago.
And remember the purple and green ketchup? Those were sweet, dude. Or what Dunkaroos? Remember Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos, yep.
Or was it like Teddy Grahams?
They still got Teddy Grahams.
Yeah. Dude, Dunkaroos. Okay, so I found some Dunkaroos at, I think it was like Hot Topic or something. And my daughter was like, what are those? And I was like, oh, these are awesome. Gold. You know how much they sold them for? One? It was like $4 for one of the Dunkaroos. And I'm like, all right, you get one. Like, I'm not buying.
Yeah, I'm not sharing this with you.
These were like 10 cents back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Or it was like, man.
You remember when Wild Wild West came out with Will Smith? Mm-hmm. And you can go to Burger King and you can get the sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. You could get the sunglasses and you could get the rodeo burger for like, how much was it? Like 35 cents?
It was like
40 cents. They were cheap as fuck.
It was cheap as shit.
Oh, no. I was like in high school. I was driving by that time because I used to drive up there and get a rodeo burger all the time.
Yeah.
The rodeo burgers were
on point, dude. And the rodeo burgers came out when was it Small Soldiers? Remember the Toy Soldier?
Yep.
Movie came out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those wiki wow.
Red, there's a bird beside me. Is it okay that I'm outside?
No, go back inside.
Be careful.
Go back inside. Turn your volume down.
There's probably a snake in the tree. You didn't get your fucking safety brief, dude.
There's a snake in the bush. Hiss.
Yes. It's not. He's not in California.
So I think I was like 12, and me and my buddies, somehow there was a women's shoe store that was aimed for like older ladies.
Al Bundy.
And somehow somebody found out that in the back of the store they had one of those antique Coke machines that was 5 cents for the glass bottles.
What?
But the glass bottles cost more for the lady to put in there than 5 cents. They were, like $1 or something. And so they were for customers only. So as a group of like 4 or 5 kids, one person would go in there and distract her and act like they were looking for their mom or something, while the rest of us would go load that machine up and empty it out into a backpack. That way we had Cokes for the whole day.
Hell yeah. We used to run something like that at this RV park when I lived with my dad out in San Bernardino. We would go to the general store at the RV park and then have somebody distract the lady at the counter and then just start filling their fucking backpacks of shit full. And we got caught, dude. We got caught. Big trouble.
I mean, we didn't feel like we were stealing because we were paying for the sodas,
Right. Oh, we didn't pay for shit, but we didn't pay for shit. And then this guy came out and was like, hey, you. And then some kid was like, we didn't steal these. And then fucking California Highway Patrol came out and all kinds of stuff, got in big trouble. I had to leave California.
And we'd go to there's a 12-year-old redhead on the run.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Wanted in 4 counties in California.
It's because all of us kids were bored in that fucking RV park all fucking day. It was like, well, let's do something. And I was like, all right, I've made the plan.
We'd also go to barbecue restaurants and everybody pitch in for 1 cup of soup, and then we could all get ice cream.
Hell yeah.
It's like 110 degrees outside. We just ride our bikes up there and we wanted ice cream, but you had to be a paying customer. So if we all chipped in on like 6 dudes all chipped in on 1 cup of soup, we felt justified.
Yeah, we
You
had
know, when Red was on the run, it was just they couldn't get a picture of him, so it was the redheaded kid from Sandlot.
no, I wasn't on the run, but my parents, they just didn't want me in California anymore. They were like,
Last
go back
scene
to,
in a submarine.
go back to Arizona. You're starting trouble here. I don't know what happened.
And they finally catch him, and it's like the kid from the news. You know, apparently I was out trying to get food, and my grandpa was like coming to pick me up because he was watching the Powerball.
Open the door.
You mentioned Al Bundy. Dude, can you imagine? Like, I remember being on Midshift, and that was just playing on the TV. It was Married with Children.
Yeah,
all night.
I love that show.
Hell yeah!
Can you imagine if
that
was produced now?
They would lose their fucking shit.
Like
when all the such a
all the
Bundy's awesome.
When all the big women come in and they start like chanting, he's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
All the shows, dude, or like Tropic Thunder.
Bad.
Tropic Thunder couldn't get made today at all.
Yeah, I think Robert Downey Jr. even said that. He's like, "Oh no, we couldn't do that now."
Way. He'd be like, "I know who I am. I'm a dude disguised as dude playing another dude."
Never go full retard, man. Tom Hanks, look retarded, act retarded, not retarded.
I think I watched the Joe Rogan podcast with him, and he was talking about more people were mad at Ben Stiller for doing Simple Jack, rather than him being. Make me happy. Simple Jack.
The most character that like was so like nobody really appreciated was Tom Cruise dressed in that fat suit. Yeah. How about you take that phone and go fuck your face?
I will literally fuck your face.
Or Matthew McConaughey. I got the TiVo. Bro, he's out in the jungle.
Or the guy
with the TiVo.
The dude, Booty Sweat, where he's like,
yeah,
you miss that person, yeah, Lance, huh?
Yeah.
Booty Sweat, Bust a Nut Bar.
Jack Black's trying to get his candies, his Skittles.
Doesn't a bat run into his shit and just like knocks it all over? And then
bat stole my Skittles.
They tie him on the back of a donkey, right?
Or it was like the Vietnamese or whatever they are. They're like, he's out there with the M16 just shooting blanks like,
I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker.
And they're like, what is he doing? They're just staring at him. He's just shooting blanks everywhere.
Dude, I love that movie. Or when he's like sitting there and they're both trying to cry. They're both trying to cry in that scene. He gets up and his arms.
They're dangling everywhere.
Rewrites. Let's go do rewrites.
I've been trying to the past like 4 or 5 times I've been to the grocery store. I've been trying to get people to. I'll just yell out, "The Muffin Man," and nobody will do it.
You got to go in there like Jim Carrey from Me, Myself, and Irene, and just be like, "Vagisil."
Dude, you know what I like? The Impractical Jokers when they go do shit in the grocery stores. That's just funny as fuck when they're taking stuff out of other people's baskets and throwing it in their own behind them.
The best one is when Joe runs around like, Larry, I need a price check on the broccolini.
That's just funny as fuck.
And he's just like, he comes back after like 10 minutes. Oh, he's off today. My bad.
Or like Sal, he'll be like, do you think this is a tripping hazard? This has got to be a tripping hazard right here. And then falls into it. And it's all milk.
Yeah.
Everybody else's is paper towels, but Sal's is milk. And it's like, what the fuck? Or was it Murray's? It was one of the two.
I don't remember. There's so many. I can't believe Joe left the show.
Yeah, I know.
Is he a free agent? Can we bring him on the podcast?
That would be fun as fuck, bro. Even just to have one of them on there.
Just Joe Gatto shows up.
Just fucking Joe or Sal. Or Q. Q would be funny to bring on the show for sure.
Yeah.
You guys mentioned this in an earlier episode. The dude that has no shirt, 2 Bears, 1 Cave guy.
Oh, Bert Kreischer.
Bert?
Yeah. Like, I bet he would do a show. Like,
yes, that would be so, dude. That would be so much fun if we could do an episode with Bert and we had fucking just Uncrustables all over the place and we're just shooting the shit and then just
Kool-Aid everywhere.
Kool-Aid and Uncrustables. Oh my gosh.
To this day.
And then I have my shirt off too. We both have our shirts off.
To this day, the Hitler's teacup one is I die every time.
Yeah. It's always a good one. I also listened to, was it Your Mom's House? With Tom Segura and Christina. Have you listened to that one?
Yep.
That one's funny as fuck as well. Definitely listen to it.
I was also listening to this other one. It's called Keys to the Jet.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Right there.
Yeah.
Hey, so I've actually got to get off here in the next like 12 minutes. So
How are you getting off?
yeah, that way. Because I gotta go pick up my
What do you say, Fab?
up my vehicle. Hey Fab, do you happen to have a veterans program this week?
The Vitarines,
Fab.
Fab,
Fabuloso.
you're actually really quiet today.
Still in witness protection.
Witless.
Witless.
Witless protection. Like to remember the Larry Cable guy.
I think for the veteran thing, Lil Mikey, if you want to talk about like the DAV and like what they did, you kind of mentioned it last time, but like maybe
I probably cut you off talking.
Probably
Just like that.
yeah. Well, Mikey's trying to get serious about like what happened, and then Red's like, oh, I'm just gonna.
Hey,
there's a bird in the background. I gotta cut
Hey.
that out.
hey, there's a B-52. It flies with the nose down, disappears through the jet stream.
Well, they were, from in my instance, I had filed a couple of times, and I had went to the local VA representative guy for the place that I live, and he had tried to help me out, but he didn't know much either, and so I think I had filed like 3 times, and finally went to the DAV and sit down and talked with him, and that dude filed my stuff, and they had a whole, like I said, a whole team of lawyers that are back behind them, and they know all the ins and outs of it. And it made it a real simple process. And then within a couple of months, I was going to CMP exams and got everything starting to take care of and starting to roll. So for me, it worked out really well. And I've heard a lot of other people, veterans say that it worked out really well for them too. Oh, and there was another thing I was going to mention on here. If it's cool. If it's not,
Yes.
you probably just edit this. Okay, cool.
Send it.
So one of our crew chief brothers, real close to me, we kind of came up in the Air Force starting out together first couple of years. They just had a tragedy in the family. I'm not going to go into it, but they kind of need some help out now, and maybe you guys could post a link for that in the bottom. But we
did post the GoFundMe
on our Facebook.
Okay.
It's on there. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but just shout out to them and let them know we're all behind you guys, and we got your back and supporting this.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and that type of thing is hard. And anybody else going through any sort of thing that need any backup or somebody to vent to, talk to, get it out there, man, and help. Hit us up. We'll bring you on. We'll do whatever we can. We'll send Fab to your house with his nips out.
He might show up. I don't know. Maybe
he might show up.
If not, we're gonna mail this once in a lifetime poster of Fab to sit with you in your house.
Autographed.
Yeah, he's gonna go swimming later today. So
I know we don't have as many followers as like the bigger guys and all that, but I think posting that link really helped them out. It got the word out there. So if anybody else in similar situations or whatever needs some help, we can share it and try to get our little listening audience out there for you, get some awareness for you.
Yeah, we're out here to help. We're out here to help all of you out. Everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
We're getting there. I know there's a lot of people that have been sharing our posts and stuff like that, and getting more views and stuff. And I think this is like you start out really strong, but then this happens with a lot of podcasts, right? Where they start out really good and then it kind of plateaus for a minute, but then things start to pick up. But with us posting to a lot of crew chief pages and stuff like that, like the word's getting out there. So it's just going to be a matter of time until a lot of people start clicking on it.
You know what the word is. He's outside your door.
Bird is the word.
Bird?
Lil Mikey. He's outside your door.
I thought it was Fab.
No, it's not Fab. It's the word.
How does he?
Sorry.
What was that?
Bad joke Friday.
I don't remember how he sounded.
Bad joke Friday. He'll sound like and then the snake was like some shit like that.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Keys to the Jet. This is a good episode. Lil Mikey, thanks for coming back on, dude.
Hell
Always
yeah.
a pleasure to
Yeah,
have
cool.
you. You are by far the sexiest one on this podcast when you were on
Yeah.
here, and we all look horrible, and then you come on, and it's just like a breath of fresh air.
Bro.
So
Hey, I'm here to help you.
I gotta take a shower now. You know.
Where? So,
Calm down, ladies.
whoa, trouser snake.
Hey,
Calm down, hiss.
Hiss. Blackbeard, where can you find us?
you know where you can find us. All the normal Facebook, YouTube, MySpace. Oh, not MySpace.
Yeah.
Calm down,
Yeah,
Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah.
Or sorry,
TikTok,
Mark.
Twitter, all them. Discord. We got a few little bites on Discord, but
Yeah, don't forget you can also subscribe on Buzzsprout for $3 a month if you want to support the cause. And a Patreon will be updated this weekend if you'd like
And
to subscribe there.
if you do watch the video on YouTube, you'll see the one of the gifts that you will get if you start subscribing.
Ooh, yeah.
Patreon. Little Mikey gets it for free because, like I said, he's a lot sexier than us. It's like every time we do this, right? It's like a homeless Magic Mike show, and then he comes on, and then it's like Mike Honcho, you know. It's just
It makes us a
like
lot
the
cooler.
head guy, you know.
Yeah, it makes us a lot cooler.
I wasn't nervous this time, so I stuck to my Mio and water instead of Four Locos. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, you could have used the can as a weapon to throw that bird out there.
Because you know that's really gonna hurt the editing. So now we're gonna have to push out 3 days extra instead of the day that Red actually
Hey.
commits to.
Hey, fuck you. And Mayor gets one because he gives out butterscotch.
Yeah.
So can't forget Mayor. Maybe next time. He was supposed to be on this episode, but he said
I was excited. He would have really got my
juices flowing.
Yeah.
oh my
He probably could have told you more about working in the 1900s. And,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
what is that show I was talking about? I referenced earlier, Gilligan's Island. He would have known all about that.
oh yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was. Yeah, I think he was a big fan of Ginger.
Yeah, they only had one channel back then.
They had one channel but 3 knobs, you know,
Yeah.
on the TV and no remote. So you'd have to get up. Hey man, go change that. All right,
Yes.
and then you'd have to move the rabbit ears and all that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Zenith TV.
I remember
Oh, the
that.
Zenith. I remember Zenith. We had one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I had
We
a
actually had
13 in my room.
the built-in one. It was like a wood cabinet,
Yep.
but it had a TV
Yeah.
built in it with the 2 little
Mhm.
speakers that were mounted on the side.
Yeah,
Yep.
remember
Yep.
trying to hook up your
Yep.
fucking NES, like your Nintendo on this shit, and you're like, where does this go? We
You're
don't-
back. You're back there.
what the
6
fuck?
6 years old with your wood burning kit that they
Yeah.
built back then. Started
Back there
solder
with the-
wires.
With a wood burning kit and wire strippers, just trying to fucking connect everything. Don't worry about that. That's just electricity. Oh shit, you know.
And you know, Mayor's over by his radio, listen to his fireside talks. You know,
Turn on the jukebox for me.
I know he's gonna be listening to this and be like, "Man, fuck you guys."
He's like, here come the old jokes, but he has to wait till right at the end because last time he was like, yeah, I know the old jokes are coming. You know, I know they're coming. This time they're right at the very end.
That asshole Little Mikey, I don't even know him.
I don't know him yet, but I know we're gonna be buddies.
Hey, Mikey, you want a butterscotch?
Hi, I give you this butterscotch.
There it
here."
go. There it is. There it is.
Well, I didn't play drums today, so
All right,
I had to give
all
him
right.
something.
All right, Matt
And-
Foley, calm down.
But yeah, I really appreciate you guys having me on again. Always a blast.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, stay on for a second, fellas, after we stop recording. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Catch us
Love
next
you
time.
guys.
Love you guys. Chalks out.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Wait, where's
Bye-bye.
Fab? Doesn't Fab do Chalks out? That's a really good voice. Mike Honcho, spread my butt cheeks. See ya.
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe, spread my butt cheeks.